couldn't talk peace with me. They tried, and I was like, nigga, this schoolyard.
It's your boy Crypto Blood, and I want to introduce you guys to a new exchange, BitYard. They do cryptocurrency contracts. If you're like me, an active trader, you're probably sick of the market manipulations, forced liquidations, accurate Bitcoin reference rates over at BitYard with K-line weighted averages, no VPN hassle, available for U.S. citizens, and fully regulated in Singapore, Australia, Estonia, and the U.S. Profit losses are all in USD as well, and no fees with U.S. withdrawals. And most importantly, you can do deposits with fiat. Unlike BitMEX, you can't do that, right? So check out bityard.com. I'll leave a link in the description below. Yeah, it's your boy Crypto Blood, and welcome to another episode of my Two Satoshis. It is July 20th, 2020, and I gotta give a shout out to Raw Power out there on YouTube for the song request. Snoop Dogg, Gin and Juice, classic right here. Thank you for the song request, and hope everyone's doing well out there today. Welcome to another episode. Today we are going to look at something out of Argentina. Looks like another hack attack, people, and they're demanding crypto. But a leading Argentina telecom company, Telcom SA, was pressured to pay up $7.5 million in Monero to allow infected computers to go back to normal operations. This is crazy. We'll take a look at that here shortly out of CoinDesk. We also got some major news. PayPal reportedly offering crypto trading through Paxos partnership. And I've mentioned this many months ago, maybe even early 2019, that Bitcoin will not have the biggest market cap in the crypto industry. It won't even be any of these altcoins. They're going to be specifically stable coins. Those are going to have the largest market caps. And in the comments below, you guys got to let me know, who do you think, which coin will be the first coin to eclipse Bitcoin in its market cap on Coin Market Cap? I think it probably will be either USDT or USDC. If I had to pick, I would say USDT. Guys, let me know in the comments below. And when do you think this is going to happen? Because I think it's going to happen sooner than later. It's going to surprise a lot of people, in my opinion. And I actually believe that USDT, that's Tether, it's got to be like number 4 or 3 in the Coin Market Cap list right now. So it's not a far-reaching idea to see Bitcoin become eclipsed by USDT in the very near future. I'm talking the next 16 to 18 months. If we start to see a rally in the crypto markets, I think you're going to start to see more money pour into the dollar, the stable token, than Bitcoin. But of course, we can't make any money off of that. I'm just letting you guys know that will be a big market here in the future, I think. So we're going to take a look at that out of Cointelegraph. And then lastly today, we're going to look at Bitcoin's reserve risk indicator. I've never even heard of this. Another indicator, I guess, that's supposedly telling us that Bitcoin is about to go parabolic. We'll take a look at this and who has created this indicator and how accurate has it been in the past. All that will be detailed here in today's episode of My Two Satoshis. But before we start, if you guys find these types of videos informative, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and click that bell to receive more videos like this. So let's take a look at the heat map. Today, Bitcoin is up 0.1% to $9,186. We got Ethereum up just over 0.1% to $235. But other than that, most of these coins today are in the red. What does that mean to me? This means that all coins are lagging, and the majors, 2 top major cryptocurrencies, have a slight bullish stance, which means we should see the altcoins catch up to Bitcoin and Ethereum's bullish stance. But we'll have to see. Chainlink is down 7.5%, but it's been on a tear the last month or so, so no surprise there. We've got BNB down 1.75% to $17.56. ADA is down as well, 3.4%. XRP down 2% to 19.5 cents. And we've got EOS trading at $2.56. Litecoin down 1.5%, it looks like, to $41.91. But as I explained to my YouTube members in our chat room, and of course you guys can always join the chat room, just hit the join button on my YouTube channel to get more details on how you can access our private chat room. But I told them that we have a pennant or flag forming, and this is on the 2-hour chart. I put a mini trend line here to show where we could see some resistance, but if we break above this trend line, we would go test the outer trend line, which is at around $9,900 Bitcoin. But ultimately, I'm going to zoom out to the weekly chart so you can see what I'm saying here. We've got a pennant forming, a long-term pennant that really we're at the top of it, right? So if we break above this 9,800 area, we should see hard acceleration upward to start the new wave. I'm not going to lie though, I'm not too convinced that we will see that happen. I think we may see a move back down. If that occurs, and this is long term, I'm talking over the span of months here, we could see us head back lower to then try it. Or we could see something like this where we come down, but then we come back up and exit out early. Typically, we don't stay within this formation all the way to the end here. That's typically not what happens. It usually has a premature exit out of this pennant or this formation. Because we had this big violent move off the bottoms, to me that lets me know that this area is going to be defended by the bulls at any cost. So I don't see us breaking below here unless there's something really fundamentally wrong with Bitcoin. I think we're going to break out to the upside. I do. But when that happens, we may see one slight minor pullback before we break out of this pennant channel to the upside and start to test those levels at 1400 or 14,000, I should say, is the area we would shoot for and score a point above in the next breakout. And then ultimately we got that 20K, baby. We got to make that next score there, which will happen if we break out of this pennant. Okay, that's like the trigger for all next moves. The next bull run in Bitcoin is all predicated on this trend line break here. Because in the grand scheme of things, these few weeks or months that we've seen kind of a sideways play, it's really a blip in the grand scheme of things, right? It really is a blip. So try to be patient, build up your position if you're bullish, or if you're bearish, build up your short positions. If you about that life, do it. But it's no time to just complain. Actually take advantage of this idle time in crypto market. So let's take a look at this hack that happened with the Argentina telecom company. It looks like hackers behind an unsuccessful ransom attack on Argentina's leading telecommunications company demanded 7.5 million in Monero to allow infected computers to go back to normal. According to unidentified employees of Telecom SA, the company's network was under attack for about 72 hours, affecting employee access to its virtual private networks and a number of databases, Argentinian news publication reported on Saturday. On Sunday, Argentine daily newspaper confirmed the malicious attack, adding that it only affected computers of teams providing remote customer service and that hackers asked for the sum to release keys that would allow infected computers to regain access. Rumors of the crypto ransom first began circulating on Twitter on Saturday, and after economist Alex Kruger tweeted that hackers were demanding 7.5 million. The tweet also included an image that indicated the hackers threatened to double the ransom to 15 million if it wasn't paid within 48 hours. Telecom apparently urged its employees to minimize accessing the corporate network and avoid using VPNs and refrain from opening emails containing attachments. The image also said that the attack had not affected the firm's critical services and that the cyber defense team were working to contain it. So it looks like they were able to curtail the attack without paying the ransom. But again, you know, the question that comes up is what does this do for cryptocurrencies from a PR perspective? I mean, we got to know that in the future you're going to see more and more of these cyber attacks demand crypto. That's going to be the currency of choice. I personally think that people will over time get used to these hacks and them demanding crypto, and they'll begin to understand that, hey, this stuff is no different than a ransom that demanded cash, right? It's no different. It's just in a digital form. So I don't think over time it will have a big impact on the use of cryptos. But what's more important is that the attack is going to come from governmental agencies, and you're going to start to see legislation passed to start curtailing the usage of cryptos. We haven't seen that yet. I've said this for many years. People think that, you know, crypto and stuff is unstoppable. It technically is unstoppable. However, we haven't seen governments actually attack it in a way where it could hinder the adoption of it. And so when that happens, then I'll say cryptos have stood the test of time. Until then, that is still the last hurdle we got to get over. And so when that happens, then I'll say cryptos have earned their stripes. So yeah, I wonder what they did to curtail and circumvent the hack. I don't know. Maybe they just rolled back all the machines. That's a possibility. But next article, let's take a look at this reserve risk indicator. I've never even heard of it. I think a Glassnode created it And so it says that Bitcoin's prolonged bout of sideways trading isn't showing any signs of letting up. Its stability, it says, is proving to be extremely bullish for the aggregated crypto market, as many tokens have found themselves caught within firm uptrends. Some speculate that it won't be until these tokens start seeing slowing momentum that Bitcoin can run. One technical indicator is suggesting that this may be the case and that Bitcoin is currently building strong base to make a parabolic move. So this is not just a Bitcoin thing. This is an entire crypto market situation. As Bitcoin is reported yesterday, analysts aren't expecting this trend to last for too much longer, as there are multiple signs that a bout of immense Bitcoin volatility is brewing. So one analyst cited that Bitcoin historical lack of volatility continues, but he says we don't get this tight without a big move as a result. Enjoy the inevitable ride, he says. I agree. You know, these types of prolonged, I should say, low volatile price action moments, the longer it goes, the more violent the move is going to be. It doesn't matter what asset class you're trading. That is just the case. Which then brings me to the Glassnode analytics platform, which has this Bitcoin reserve risk indicator. And it is currently in the green zone, where it's been since September of last year, 2019. This prolonged period within this region historically precedes immense bull markets. It says here, Bitcoin reserve risk has been constantly in the green zone since September of 2019, indicating high investor confidence. These levels of the reserve risk signal an attractive long-term risk-reward ratio for Bitcoin. And so here's the actual chart. I'm going to zoom in for you guys to see that. So the yellow line indicates the actual reserve risk. Okay, and so when it's in this green area, it is really kind of like the outer band, right? It's kind of the opposite side of being bullish. It's ready to basically move up, right? So we're seeing that in 2015 was the lowest point in the reserve risk, and once we broke above the zero threshold in the reserve risk indicator, we began to really move up, right? That was the 2017 high. You see there the peak, and the reserve risk really started to get into the red zone. And that's when everything kind of went down from there. But we're now, or we have been, in that green zone yet again. So if I zoom in here, this drop right here is very close to this area that we saw back here in 2015-16 period. So this could be the next run up in Bitcoin here. Just repeat it. All right. So as you can see, this is what they're talking about. I could definitely see that happening. And so to end today's episode, I'm going to give you some fundamental news that also plays into this whole move or next move up in Bitcoin. If you see something like PayPal starting crypto trading, well, you got to know that's going to invite or introduce cryptos to a whole new group of individuals. Okay, so that's more liquidity, that's more buying pressure for Bitcoin. So it says here, PayPal to reportedly offer crypto trading through Paxos partnership. They're going to do this through a new brokerage service offered by United States stablecoin operator Paxos. So it says the digital payment giant reportedly plans to facilitate crypto trading through a new partnership. PayPal plans to introduce crypto trading through Paxos' new brokerage service. As of press time, it is unclear which crypto assets will be supported. The report follows the July 15th announcement, which I did mention, of Paxos launching a crypto brokerage that enables other firms to integrate crypto trading functionalities. The service can be used through a simple application program interface or API, and also manages regulatory compliance. According to CoinDesk, PayPal will use this new service to deliver its cryptocurrency trading features. The entrance of PayPal into the digital currency space will signal a major development for the cryptocurrency industry. And we all know that PayPal was previously a member of Libra Association, which I told you guys was going to be an epic fail, and it is. And they've since moved out of that association, and they're doing their own thing. So I'm not sure when this will be ready, but seeing that they're going to be using a third party, I'm saying PayPal using a third party API to pretty much facilitate everything, they should be able to get up and running very, very fast. I'm talking end of the year. By the end of the year, PayPal should have their cryptocurrency trading. Again, this all lines up with the next move in Bitcoin. So don't get impatient. Build your bags here, whether you're long or going short. Get your positions and build them in now when prices are stable, so you can dollar cost average in, and boom, when the next move comes, you won't be hurting from FOMO. You already have your position loaded in there pretty nicely, and you can sell to all the people who are FOMOing. That's the key. You want to sell to the people at the top and buy at the bottom. That's the key to trading, people, or investing. Not even trading, just investing, period. That's pretty much it, though, for today, ladies and gents. And let me give another shout out to Raw Power for the song request today, guys. We got Gin and Juice by Snoop Dogg. If you found this video informative, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to get more crypto news and analysis from a 7-year vet in the game. It's your boy Crypto Blood. I'm out of here. How?